Hello, my name is Jovan Leandro, and I'm an 2024 film and animation student. So, today I will explain to you about transportation that are available in Jakarta. But before I start, I will explain to you briefly about Jakarta. So, Jakarta is the capital city of Indonesia and also considered as a metropolitan area in Indonesia. With all the important people that are running economy and politics in Jakarta, transportation is a must. So, there are two types of transportation in Jakarta. First, there are private transportation, and second, there are public transportation. I will explain to you about the private transportation first. So, private transportation in Jakarta consists of motorcycles and cars. With these private transportation, you can definitely travel around the city more comfortable and also much faster than using public transportation because you can go directly to your location without having to stop here and stop there. But the downside is private transportation are relatively expensive and not all people can afford it. And also, with Jakarta is being overpopulated, you will be faced with some traffic jams. Moving on to public transportation. So, there are some public transportation in Jakarta. The first one, there's KRL commuter line. So, KRL commuter line is a train that operates in the greater areas in Jakarta, including Jakarta, Bogor, Depok, Tangerang, and Bekasi, and also known as Jabodetabek area. The second, you have local buses and minibuses. It's usually common seen in many cities in Indonesia, including Jakarta, but these transportation aren't really popular as new transportation keeps coming and more comfortable than these local buses and these minibuses. So the next one is Transjakarta. So Transjakarta is a bus that operates around the Jakarta city. And the last one, there's MRT. So MRT is an underground train that is the first to operate in Indonesia, and it locates in Jakarta. So you can travel around Jakarta city with MRT, and it's also much faster than KRL. The ups of using the public transportation in Jakarta is obviously it's much cheaper and affordable than private transportation. And also you can travel around a much wider area of Jakarta. But the downs are in some hours, like rush hours or maybe holidays, these public transportation can be so crowded. But yeah, so I'd say if you want to travel around maybe Jakarta city just with your families and friends, you can definitely go with private transportation, which is really effective and more comfortable. But if you're maybe just traveling around Jakarta with your friend or maybe like two friends, I'd say public transportation is preferred. I guess that's all for today. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.